Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for able to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm going to start with today's morning show. So Michael Owen will be one of the football pundits out there when they talk say in disagree with all those people where they talk say Arsenal they play negative football because we look at everything Arsenal have done already. Fantastic. They're topping the league. Yeah. About top plenty. Say if to say nine the Arsenal manager, nine the Arteta from the beginning of the season, everything we Arteta don't do, not himself for still do. Because it's played to Arsenal's strength. So this report we'll see what it went on. So former Liverpool star defends Arsenal's playing style under Mikel Arteta. You get. So when you read the entirety of this particular report by Sportskeeda, you can see and say, I would play exactly the way they are playing, the way they've come up, and they are getting better and better in recent seasons under Mikel Arteta. I don't really agree with people thinking that they play negative football. They've got a great defense, great goalkeeper, and that's probably the strength of their team. Moving on, you can talk say some of the other big challengers like Liverpool and Manchester City have got better centre forwards, maybe better attacking players. The strength of a coach is realizing what your strength is and then getting the best out of your team. Mikel Arteta is absolutely doing that. Arsenal sits 1 point above Liverpool in the Premier League standings, blah 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 blah. See, me I go personally say Owen is coming late to the party. When the matter dey hot, why you no come out and defend Arteta? Because of the way we don't turn out now, we don't lead the team. You don't come outside now with the power of hindsight and call the talk say yes, I will do the same thing. If to say maybe we know the top the league now, maybe we did like second Liverpool league better. Will you come out and say you will do the same thing Arteta is doing? When the matter dey hot, why you don't come trick mouth? When will they defend Arteta? When they call us names? Why you not stake your neck, stake your reputation there? Say yes, I'm all for Arteta. What will see whether your friends will bash you? Yes, but it's easy to follow the winning horse now. That one, by the way. But there are some aspects of his analysis that I agree with. For instance, Liverpool and slots. The reason we can do end-to-end stuff, he believes say in team fit outscore anybody. Say if you come outside and come outside, them will outscore you. Now the same philosophy and ideology of Barcelona. So them not say their defense no be like Arsenal, yes, but say they believe they attack any day, anytime. But now because the teams of the EPL don't they pay attention to Liverpool, now people they set up 10 men behind the ball against them, and Liverpool never really faced that type of opposition before. That's why I say they're going to struggle somehow. People they really pay attention to them. Last season when they won the league, people don't really pay attention to them. Now we and Man City people they look. Then before you know what's happened, they come from nowhere you get. But this time around, everybody's looking at them for and slot. So they complain to Sky Sports say people are playing differently against us. You will know say people don't change their mentality. For Manchester City, they have a very good attack also. You get. So me, I understand this too. But our attack cannot be compared to their own attack on paper because our attack never really blend. You get. Only Salah alone. Nobody for attack fit match with Salah go produce. Normal Salah will know before, don't be Salah of this time because Salah not shall last. But look at what Haaland, look at all the goals when Man City they score. Haaland single-handedly, now they carry Man City, they drag them across the finish line, they drag them. If that guy get injured today, and they're going to show this Man City in a ship packer. Nobody will step up, especially when Omar Mamouche they injured already. So if Haaland mistakenly something just do him now, Man City will suffer because where are the goals going to come from? Not be someone that's going to contribute to, but the bulk of their goals is coming from that earlier land. That is why we now will do division of labor. Everybody they chip in their own quota, yes, which is how Arteta they set up our own team. We don't really get one man who will give you 30 something goals, give you 40 something goals. So that's just the way it is. Now, away from that. All right, I'm going to see this report from the Metro where Kepa Arrizabalaga, the review say some Chelsea stars really support him when they want to join Arsenal. Kepa Arrizabalaga insists He's really happy at Arsenal. He gets talk to people like Kai Havertz. We're going to get a relationship with them. Talk to many people. In fact, they probably talk about in stay for Arsenal. He say, I'm really happy to be here, and I feel I'm ready. I'm already adapting myself in the team. It's such a nice group of people, and that makes everything easier. There haven't been any surprises really how a changing room works. Like, say instead of doing a waka waka, so you don't waka go many places. So they compare in experiences with here and other places. So you talk good things about Arsenal. Also, you got also obviously we know the season is going to be long, and we have to keep the standards up. I think we are in the right place. And the guy can talk say in with Raya, they push each other. Even though not really they play, but he just will say it's been really good. Yes, really good. He was telling the Arsenal official website and do the interview. I just be happy for him. Say himself in mind the address before he sign. Himself we don't know say he no will really get that much game time. We are going to be representing a big club. Your salary will be increased. And once in a while, yourself you could play cup games. Then God forbid one rest. Raya for some kind. I don't talk injury, but God forbid who get injury, he will play. But apart from that, you will get some kind of games. So maybe we don't qualify for Champions League automatically with 2 games to spare. We also okay, Kepa, I will run that one, that kind of thing. But I don't see him playing the Premier League unless maybe Raya get injured. I never say after that say okay, one rest keeper for Premier League. I don't see him doing that. So that was safety. Now moving on. We can't see this report from Sky Sports Football. Says Sean Dyche is a leading contender to become the Nottingham Forest boss if they sack Ange Postecoglou, according to the Telegraph, which means Evangelos Marinakis already they think of the future. Okay, so if the losing streak or the not the way they say they know they win, if their streak continue, it gets. Ange Postecoglou can find square roots. So what could just watch? Me, are they really interested in seeing how that one said will go down? Now, Fabrizio Romano going to let us know, say on this day, 29 years ago, Arsene Wenger took charge of Arsenal for the first time. At the end of the day, by the time we don't retire, so he was the manager that managed 1,235 games for Arsenal, 707 wins. He won the Visible Season. He won the Premier League 3 times, FA Cup 7 times, Community Shield 7 times, Champions League runner-up, Europa League runner-up. Is a legend of the club. I just be very, very happy to say, okay, the guy really do well. That particular achievement of going the season unbeaten, nobody has been able to replicate it. This season now, there is no contender to the next season again. In fact, they say the day we will discover that somebody is going to be a contender, that will be the invisible day. And I think the last unbeaten team that fell now be Crystal Palace. The ones I think Everton knocked them. Once they just lose, now we say nobody feel do the season unbeaten again. So that one don't go. So that record remains intact. So till next season, we'll see whether anybody will fit. So they will take scatter the record. Now, moving on. So Takehiro Tomiyasu on the come outside, they cry out for comeback. Say he don't miss football. I want to play football, he said. Months after contract termination with Arsenal, Tomiyasu cries out. So Tomiyasu, you go post for Instagram. First off, it's a former Arsenal defender Tomiyasu recently shared a message on his Instagram story. So they use a Korean and Japanese right arm, plus not Korea. So they can interpret that for us. So what's Baba the top will say, I just want to come back soon. I want to play football. That's all. I'll do it. But the thing is, how many teams would like to take the type of risk where Arsenal take on Tomiyasu? Where we say, they play, but they pay you. They collect the salary, they collect the money, but they contribute anything. Nobody will continue like that. And now it's a free agent, which means if you won't even sign up, you're not paying any club any money. I just discuss with them, pay and salary, not start work. So the fact say nobody won't take risk shows you that everybody is concerned about his injury record. Me, I will even ask, your country, you don't get league, you don't play there. Why don't go Saudi Arabia, where the intensity is not that high? Yes, so now what's it mean? Although the reduction IPA won't come, but me go back to Syria, we even understand. So now the way you mean, I can't see all these things. But that's by the way. Now, I saw this exclusive reports from Give Me Sports today, and the thing, it surprised me. Gilberto Silva will be one of the Arsenal greats, when they talk about Zubimendi, first off, I'm going to talk say before the summer, where Arsenal signs Zubimendi, say no, say never even hear a name. I say, a person go dey for this world, he never hear Zubimendi. A whole Zubimendi. When Liverpool they pursue. Obviously, Romano, everybody talk about that. Like, me, I call it say maybe they follow the news because this is Zubimendi. To be honest, I didn't know him before he came to Arsenal. I've seen him in pre-season this year in Asia. When I see midfielders, the first thing I observe is the positioning, how they position themselves on the field. For me, central midfielders who don't know how to position themselves to protect the back four and to give support to the guys in front of them to facilitate their work, he's missing something. He, Zubimendi, manages to do this very well. Also, he has very good passing. It's been a big plus for us now. He came, Thomas Partey left, but him and Declan Rice have become a new partnership in the middle, which is working very, very well. Yeah, so Roberto is saying Zubimendi is a big plus for Arsenal. But where I got lost is him saying he never hear the guy before, like he don't know him. But it's possible. It's possible. Not everybody they really follow news. Yes. Some people not only transfer stories than they follow. Yes. So I don't really blame him. Yes, it's possible. There are some players I mean they will mention. I will say, me I never really watch him. But if not for when I play SB that year where I ride stop. Yes. That kind I stopped around that kind 2019 or thereabouts. SB make me know many teams. There's some kind of teams normally I'm not supposed to know who them be. I can't know. I know some kind of players. You get all those Kirill and they don't know some kind of teams, but it's fine. All those Sligo Rovers. Get normally what's it concern me as Sligo Rovers, even for SB. I want to know those people. I don't see some of them now say there's something that they mention some kind of teams now. Like they mention some kind of teams, they say some people are the one that say then this one that they exist, but because of SB, and I don't know them. Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. All right, let's move forward. Now, Wilshere. We yesterday look here won't take a job for Luton. So Mr. Magodi happy making take the job. He's part of the people they contend for the job. Making tests himself. Yes. All the things we don't learn from Mikel Arteta, Matasaka, all those people they would have for Arsenal at that time when they there. Make it come showcase what he don't learn. Because former Arsenal midfielder Jack Wilshere is the #1 choice of the Luton Town board to take over as manager at Kenilworth Road. So I would be happy make a still team. Now, England under 21, they trash Moldova 4-0. I would just say Ethan Waneri played a major role in that game. So Ethan Waneri starred for England under 21 as Newcastle side secured a 4-0 win against Moldova in qualification for the European Championships. So David Mobama, when he played for Chelsea, so instead of scoring the first 2 goals, and I said Waneri delivered the assist, like Waneri really played very well. They played number 10. For England, so I just be happy for Africans. So I thought I would pay attention. Okay, I see what you're doing. Yeah, so I'd be very, very happy for him. Now, away from that, so Cristiano Ronaldo, when they talk about a future, say many people from a family, they tell us, say make him retire now. Say she not must. Say you go score 1,000 goals. She not must. You don't already score 900 and something. So retire. So in they say, they really see him that way, you get. See, him as just making helping club, helping national team, and why not continue? You get. I'm sure that when I finish, I will live fulfilled because I gave everything of myself. I know I don't have many more years to play, but the little I have, I try to enjoy to the fullest. Make another life for you. That guy that pursued that 1,000 goals like mad. This morning I saw a report by Fabrizio Romano say Messi don't enter 800 and something. So England will say if he go retire now, Messi no will surpass him. Two of them still they do silent competition, even though they know they in the grand scheme of things again like that, but they are still competing. Yes, Ronaldo won't enter that 1,000, even though they say Pele don't cross him, but Pele no evidence. You go explain tire, no evidence. Yes. That's why Ronaldo open YouTube channel when they put all in goals, all the highlights. Ronaldo say all the goals when score. He wants if people want to look back, they will go check everything. That's why if Ronaldo enter that 1,000, they will say na him be the highest, na him be the person who score the most goals. Nobody they can't stop Pele because who check and who counter with the evidence. Nothing. Yes, it could be true, but it could also be a lie. Yes. So that one said because there's no evidence at the end of the day. Now, moving on away from this Cristiano Ronaldo story. So, based on saying Norway beat Israel yesterday 4-0 to qualify for World Cup, yes. For inside that dressing room, Everywhere the balls, it's just they celebrate, the Maya, they celebrate, get. So part of the celebration, I can see our Capitan sit down, Capitan not to join in the celebration, the gyrate, stand up dance, get. Now then I can realize, no, we didn't do this guy for me. He's serious. He's serious. We didn't do I'm serious because I see no fit join them, no fit even stand gone, say on, man, I don't see, Odegaard know when this guy will come back. Odegaard know when, although when that say, I watch the video, you see the gyrate, shout, but you go be like say, the guy stand up, but you know, people get just this some outside of the game. Now, away from that, so I saw this particular story on Transfer News Live, where somebody they talk says Steven Gerrard pulling down Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Bayern, PSG, Chelsea, United to stay at Liverpool. That is loyalty. That has always been the narrative. That has always been the information I knew. Until somebody come reply the person who put this post. The person say, Steven Gerrard, where they talk about intended transfer requests to Liverpool, say one come out, say one go Chelsea. But in with his family, Liverpool fans threatening them. We come back and say, okay, I don't go again. I beg go, I don't go back by my family. When I saw that report, I was like, this goes against the narrative why I know. It goes against the knowledge I have of Steven Gerrard, because if I see Gerrard, they see him as one of the iconic players. So we say he did loyal. He refused to leave a boyhood club. Now they're going to tell me a different thing because now I have to unlearn to relearn. I said no, make I go do research. Do you know what I found? First off, I see Talk Sport reports. Throwback. This report was in 2021, but they give it throwback. Something happened before. They could say a transfer request, death threats, and burnt Liverpool shirts. Chelsea nearly signed Steven Gerrard twice, but Jose Mourinho is glad it never happened. They no go fire. You get, because Liverpool fans the power say if you try him. I also saw an ESPN report. Gerrard, what's the para say? First off, Gerrard is para for Trent Alexander-Arnold. So why he come up for Liverpool? Say him no go for leave. But in the story, he noted everybody say himself at one point in his life tender transfer requests. Say one, in fact, he wanted to first of all join Manchester United. They threatened him. Then he now said, okay, I'm not join Man U again, no, because I don't like Man U. Okay, make I join Chelsea. Baba, they get the threatening. Now, where you find the entirety of the story, it's a Daily Mail report. This Daily Mail report, now Gary Neville, they testify what really happened, what did Gerrard tell I go. So Steven Gerrard said, my family would never get out of Liverpool if I joined Manchester United. That was Gary Neville saying it. Gary Neville, they tried to convince and say, but nothing they saw. People say, let's put mouth. Let's unpack all this story. Gary Neville has claimed Steven Gerrard expressed fears over the safety of his family if he joined Manchester United from Liverpool. You get? He was saying this on the Stick to Football podcast. So this approach, what they tell you, now 2004 it happened. With Gerrard almost won join Manchester United. Now, he said, I was in a meeting with England for the Euros. Meanwhile, Gerrard writes this thing for his book because Stevie told this in his book. Gerrard get book and write all these things. So now when you read the book, you go know. I was meeting up with England for the Euros, and Sir Alex Ferguson rang me and said, it's ambitious, but his words were, tell him I'll go and fetch him. Like Sir Alex said, tell Gerrard, tell me I'll come carry him, nothing will do him. I'll come carry him, and I'll walk him down the East Lands. I went to see Steven Gerrard, and he was quite categorically rejected it pretty quickly. Say, Abego, he said he would never get out of Liverpool, and his family would never get out of Liverpool, which means if in try him, say they go sign for United, they go buy him, they go buy him family. So because of that, he did a U-turn. He didn't really join them again. So this U-turn, I come back and say, okay, I won't join Chelsea. The same thing. Papa tender transfer request, which means if say the threats don't happen, if I join them. But today they want to rewrite history and make it look like he never ever thought about leaving. Yes. That's why I say history. It's very, very important. Yes. So me, I don't know this one before. I just know today. Some of you feel know. Some of you feel never even know like me. So today is good that we learn this one. Now let's bring a message from one of our sponsors, is Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited, and they are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 80 and they're located at number 7 Kennywood Road or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. Also, we have another message from Oga Carl, who has this RX 350 2014 model beauty for sale. The car has 219,000 miles already. Then if you're interested in this car, you can contact him on +18103226580 +18103226580 to get started with the deal. So with that being said, I think the biggest news of the day, that the fact that Michael Owen, who's a football pundit, is saying, I disagree with those saying Arsenal play negative football. Yeah, so that's about that. So I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So I come here with tomorrow morning in the evening rather. So give the evening news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now get out and happy Sunday. Right guys. Ciao. What a rainy day.